Hey, what's up guys, it's Fish here and welcome to the start of my brand new Let's Play on Westeros Total War using the Game of Thrones Enhanced sub mod. I'll make sure to link both of these along with the video playlist down below in the description. So yesterday I asked you guys what faction you wanted me to play as in this new campaign, and you guys voted away and decided upon, obviously, House Stark, as you can probably tell from the title of this video and the thumbnail. House Stark won with around about 34% of the vote. Then behind them was One True King Stannis Baratheon with around about 24% of the vote, and then the Lannisters were around about 13%. So it was actually pretty well, it wasn't actually that close at all in the top three, but everyone else was just so far away from the top three that it made them look close, which was kind of funny. So if you guys are new to my campaigns, what I like to do is I like to set myself mini goals within the campaign to try and complete, instead of following the kind of huge goals which are set out by the game itself. So what we're going to be doing in this House Stark campaign, obviously in a Clash of Kings, our goals are to kill Jaime Lannister, to kill Tywin Lannister, and to take King's Landing, and obviously kill all the other Lannisters which remain in King's Landing, like Cersei and Joffrey. That's our objectives. Once we complete them, we will. Oh no, also we'll obviously look to take back our land from the Greyjoys, which I guess I might as well load into the campaign and show you guys what I mean by that. We'll play on very hard, obviously manage all cities. I do actually want a battle time limit on engagements to make it feel kind of cool. But yeah, we'll also, our objectives are to kill Tywin, kill Jaime, take King's Landing, and obviously execute Joffrey, and also reclaim the North from the Ironborn. Once we've achieved that, we will go ahead and call it quits for the campaign, but don't worry, this isn't going to be a short campaign. This is still going to probably last us, 15 to 20 episodes. What was it? Oh, it's this, obviously. Yeah, so that's still going to last us a long time, so don't worry about, this series being over too quickly. It really isn't. Don't you guys worry about that. Also, I really want this campaign to be really immersive, so if you guys want to write stories or, write campaign logs in the comments down below, please do. And that's also a great way of getting more engagement up for this series and making it go on for longer. If I see people writing, awesome stories and information about battles and stuff, and kind of trying to keep it really Game of Thronesy, then I'm much more likely to continue this on, because I'll see that you guys are really enjoying it. So if you do want to get involved with that and really go for it and really, do kind of campaign logs and stuff like that, then be my guest down below. So yeah, what I was saying, so obviously the Greyjoys hold Moat Cailin, they hold Torrens Square, and they also hold Deepwood Motte as well. So that's obviously one of our objectives as Rob, is to reclaim both of these provinces and push the Ironborn back to Pike and the Ironborn lands over there in the Iron Islands. As well as that, we want to kill Tywin Lannister, and that's also another thing I really love about this mod, is everyone starts off with their armies. You don't have to spend the first 4 or 5 episodes building up forces to attack. Everyone already has their armies, and I believe House Stark, who we're playing as, is heavily indebted because of all these armies. So we have to kind of sort out this debt issue as soon as physically possible. And obviously, we want to take King's Landing. So Tywin and Jaime are around the Riverlands fighting. Rob's currently situated in Pink Maiden right now with his army. He also has John Umber and Galbert Glover as well, with their armies up to the north by the Twins, which obviously we're going to be bringing down. But are we? That's something we're going to have to look at. Do we make the same mistakes Rob made and abandon the north? Because we can't really afford to build any more units up here. So what do we do? That's kind of our decisions we have to make. As well as that, we also have Renly and the Reach up down here by Cider Hall. Renly Baratheon's right here with his army. And he obviously has all of the Tyrells supporting him. We've got Loras Tyrell right here as well, along with the rest of the infantry, and also obviously men by Highgarden as well. You have Dorne's down here. Dorne, I doubt, is going to really do much, but this could be a good place to try and get some alliances from them. And then we also have Stannis Baratheon over here, obviously Dragonstone with his army, which looks very, very cool. The Vale, again, don't really do much, but we can maybe get them on side, and Tyrion Lannister is right here as well as a commander, which is kind of funny. Now, I should also mention that all the famous cities have their own custom castle as well, which will be kind of cool to fight over. And then, obviously, finally, we have House Bolton, who currently hold Harrenhal and are our allies, so I'm hoping they won't betray us. I'm not sure if there's any scripts for them to betray us, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take off Fog of War. Do let me know if you want me to play with Fog of War on or off, whatever the other version was of where I can see everything. I personally would like to play with it on, or like so I can see everything, but it just gets annoying because I don't want to know where all the enemy armies are. That obviously kills the immersion. But not being able to see my allies and stuff just gets a little bit lame. But again, I guess that will be fixed once we build Watchtowers and everything like that. So cool, our first decision here is what do we do? Do we send an army north to liberate the north from the Greyjoys, or do we send our armies down south? Because again, what we could do is we could send obviously either Umber or Glover up northwards to try and reclaim the north. However, if by doing that, we're giving up ample time to raid the Westerlands, because we could send an army down here to the Crag and start raiding the Westerlands and sorting out our economy by taking their gold mines. But we can't really do that if we send one army north. And again, it does also split up our forces. Because that's, again, something, sorry, this is kind of a long intro, but something I really want to do in this campaign is I want to make sure that I have, most of the time, have two armies together and let the AI control the second army. So that, again, it feels kind of like there's other characters in this campaign, not just me playing every single battle and playing every single army. I did think about just playing as Robb Stark and auto-resolving all the other battles, but I felt like that could maybe, and this campaign's already hard enough as the Starks are very hard, so I kind of won't do that. But I will try and make sure that I have I'll have, you know, Galbert Glover by my side alongside me, pushing forward and helping me out, you know, in these AI control battles when obviously I can't control 40 units. So I think what I'm going to do, I am going to send an army back. What army do I send back though? This army has a lot of missiles and a lot of artillery, like a lot of artillery. And I don't think we need as much artillery as we have down here. So I think I'm going to send Galbert Glover back up north. He has more movement speed as well. I think they both have very similar movement speed. So we need to get on some roads as soon as we can, because look at that. That takes us so long to get up here. And we are also blocked by a Bolton force as well. So that's kind of the annoying thing about Medieval 2 Total War, is just you can't see your allied forces like at all, whereas obviously in the other Total Wars you can, like in later Total Wars. I don't think we actually have a diplomat either, so we want to try and get a diplomat as soon as we can. Agents, do we have one? We have a scribe up here by Bear Island. What the hell does he do? A scribe is a diplomat, right? I have no idea, but he has no movement speed either, so we're just going to ignore it for now. I think I don't know what he's going to do. So yeah, we want to build a diplomat. Can we build a diplomat anywhere else out of interest in White? Oh, we actually have a nice army in White Harbour as well. No, White Harbour can build me quite a good few ships, but can't get one there. There's no point building them there. What about over here? Yeah, by the looks of it, I can only recruit a diplomat up here in the north, so we will do that, and we just need to get him down to the Riverlands as soon as possible to get map access and discover everything. So next, what we want to do is what we do in every single campaign is you build watchtowers everywhere to give you some good vision on the enemy land or even allied lands at this point. We should be fine to get back in. I don't expect Tywin to come over. I know Tywin's army's here, and I know Jaime's army's here, but that won't affect us. I'm sure Robb will be able to get in. So already we're starting to get a bit more vision of the surrounding area, which is quite nice. So what do we want to do with John Umber as well? He was such a cool character. It's such a shame that he couldn't be at the battle, at the Red Wedding when that occurred, because he was busy doing other acting roles. But interestingly enough, he was actually, or in the books, he basically is flipping over tables, he's breaking necks of the Freys, and I think it takes something like 10 Freys to subdue him and capture him after he's, you know, throwing over tables to protect Robb from the arrow fire, and he's just an absolute beast in the books. He really is, and it's a shame they couldn't show that in the Red Wedding, because I think that would have been really, really cool. So we do have to try and deal with this massive debt situation, and I guess what we will do straight off the bat is try and boost up our taxes everywhere. We get, what, 400 more gold here, which is kind of nice. Again, ruins growth, but it needs to happen. Burrows Town, again, we need to do this. And I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea to try and... Oh, these guys are so cheap. Why are they so cheap? Well, we're going to build another unit here to try and help out. Do we have enough infantry here to try and maybe take them back? I guess what we're going to do is we're going to muster off the forces of House Manderley, and we're going to send them out, and we're going to try and take back, like, Moat Cailin, or do something. We're also going to build another watchtower here, because the north is very vast, and I want to be able to see much. So yeah, we're going to try and take Moat Cailin back, because I feel like, if I remember, they do have an army here straight away, and they could march on Burrowstown, and I literally can't afford to lose Burrowstown, or Burrowtown. Yeah, if I lose Burrowtown, that's 800 gold of my money gone. So I can't really wait for that army to come up here. And we need to take back these as well anyway. We also have Roderick. I guess we'll move Roderick over here to build a watchtower so we can see what they are doing in Torrens Square. Yeah, that's a good plan. You can come back. And I guess we'll send Brandon out as well. Or Bran out. And we'll pick up another watchtower over here. And send him back. I don't think we can yet. We can't change anything else. We could build farming, but 8 turns, we just don't have the money, and that's all our cash as well. Because we're going to run into a deficit very soon. We lose 5.5k next turn. So we definitely do need to try and engage some enemies and loot their provinces. I think that's going to be our only way of survival. Which would have been easy. That's the thing, though. But it's kind of got annoying because, you know, what I could have done is I could have sent Galbert Glover over here and taken some of the Westerlands right here, where I doubt they've got many troops defending, and I could have just looted their province to help my economy, so I could build more units and build more buildings up to the north. I think we're definitely going to run into a bit of a financial deficit to begin with. That's for sure. And I guess what we'll do as well, we'll send him down here as well to build a watchtower, because this will give us a good view of the remaining forces if any Greyjoys decide to land from Pike over there. So cool, I think that is our first turn. I think we've done everything that we could possibly decide to do. Want to be king? My lord, your court expects you to claim the kingship of the north. Expand the glorious events will cost you 5,000 dragons. All the knightly retinue you enjoy higher faction standing. So how do I do this? Show me how? Should I just... But how do I do it? Show me. Oh, have I just done it? The king in the north!
It's the only king. I mean to bend my knee.
Okay, let's do that quickly before the copyright. I don't think I meant to do that straight away. Yeah, we're going to lose so much money next term. But, oh, well, we are the king in the north now. I guess we've declared our independence away. And that's going to hurt us, I think, because that's going to stop us from getting alliances with maybe Stannis or getting an alliance with Renly down in the south. We've obviously just declared our kingship. That's also screwed our economy. So we're third in military, which is kind of good. House Lannister holds the reign for that. Financially, obviously, House Lannister are first and we are last, which is not good. And then production, we are 9th, and population, we are 8th. House Tyrell takes leadership in both of them. So House Lannister are the strongest faction. We do get in some nice authority and personal and hit points as well, which is kind of good. And authority, which is going to help us out quite a lot. I love the voice acting over. Hopefully that's not too bad with copyrights, because that would be kind of bad. Okay, let's move back Roderick, and let's also move back Bran as well. And we'll move this army down, because I really do need to find out what... Okay, I'm actually moving an army to Burrowstown. Fuck. That's not good, because if they take that city, that's going to be really bad. I think what we're going to have to do is go after them, because I don't think I can afford to lose that army. And we also have forces, you know, obviously we have Galbert Glover moving northward to take Moat Cailin. So taking Moat Cailin isn't completely necessary right away. Our economy is not too bad, actually. We're only losing 3,500. Well, yeah, actually, we're going to be in quite a bit of debt next turn. Meaning we do need to start going on the offensive and trying to fight the enemy as best we can. So again, we'll move into here. I guess we'll stick Rob in. I'm actually going to lower the voices as well, just in case this video does get a few copyright claims. I don't want that to ruin the video. The music, however, can go up a bit, because I think the music's fine. Yeah, the music's just normal medieval too, which is good. And if the voices are too low or too loud, I will sort that out in the next episode. Also, something you guys might find interesting, you have Beric as well, Dondarrion, the guy who's obviously in Season 7 with Rob or with John right now, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's pretty awesome as well. The Bannerhood without brothers is also here. It's pretty cool indeed. So yeah, this is an issue. Our financial situation is definitely an issue. John Umber does get down here next turn. I mean, I guess we're going to look for a scrap with Tywin. Tywin's obviously situated right here. But I think I can just take him in a straight up battle. Jaime isn't around here. Jaime's still over in the Westerlands. So maybe actually I'll send John Umber down here and then send Rob over into the Westerlands and try and start to find some of their cities over here. That could be a good idea. Or maybe I'll send John Umber down here and we'll leave Rob around on the front lines. I obviously don't want to get caught out by Tywin Lannister at all. And we need to send our diplomat as well immediately down south. Our diplomat needs to come down here as soon as he can. Because I want to obviously start talking to everyone. So down you come, diplomat. I'm actually pretty tempted to get another diplomat if I'm honest. Oh, we can't. That's a shame. I guess we will also build these really cheap units as well. Just to help fortify the... I guess these are kind of like conscripting units immediately. Yeah, I guess these northern spearmen and these northern halberds are like basically conscripting them to come fight for you. You're just basically like, yeah, you guys have to come fight with me. Whereas the more professional units like these are kind of, yeah, they're so much better than professional units. Yeah, so much better. They're more like, yeah, you're being hired to fight for me. You're trained troops. So that's kind of cool, and that obviously does make sense as well. I also like how you can get Riverland Bowman, Riverland, so obviously the image is messed up, but everything else is fine. God, the Riverland Swordsmen are insane. 17 melee defense. We also pick up some Riverland Spearmen. I guess we will, just because they're so cheap, and we're going to need to leave a garrison here anyway. Oh, actually, we can retrain some infantry. So we're going to retrain the infantry, get them, I imagine, silver upgrades? Yeah, maybe even just bronze. But, I mean, either way, that really does make a pretty big difference. Considering we're going to go into heavy, heavy debt next turn, that's fine. But I think we're just going to have to run in a deficit for a while to even survive. Brandon Stark to Arya Overton. I don't know who you are, so I'm going to decline. Sorry about that. The horns were ringing outside. Obviously, a ranger has just come back from a range or something along them lines. Oh, there's quite a few diplomats. Nice, there's Tully diplomats over here, so I can pretty much get what I want from them really easily. I don't think that this army can... Oh, they've got a lot of artillery, and we do have some pretty fast knights, but I don't think we're going to be able to fight the Ironborn in straight combat. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over here and build another watchtower. Oh, we don't even have the money to do that, so I guess we're just going to stick around here. Because we can't obviously afford to lose White Harbor, but I don't think I can engage this army quite yet until Galbert Glover has arrived, which is going to be a couple turns. As soon as he gets on these roads, though, that should help him out. Following the roads makes you go a lot quicker. So it's going to be 5-6 turns until we get down here. That's annoying, but I think it has to happen. I think it does have to happen. Relationships worse than with Joffrey. Obviously, you know, us claiming ourselves kings in the north does not help. So who do we have here? We have Adam. We have Kevin the heir. Is this Kevin? Yeah, Kevin Lannister, and we also have a Marbrand as well. I don't know where Tywin's gone, which is kind of scary. Did we build them? I don't think we did build. But did we not build them units? I guess we didn't. the voiceovers are absolutely awesome. I really hope that doesn't get claimed because that's so funny. So we're going to build up these units, and I guess we're going to go look for a scrap with Rob, and try and engage the enemy and try and get some money. You know, execute the prisoners and stuff. I guess we'll go back, and this army we can send some cavalry into the city. That's a really cool thing as well, is we can send out knights to explore. Because I don't think we're going to get caught here, so don't worry. Even if we do, I think we're absolutely fine. So that's why I kind of did that, just to try and throw off this army, make him into the woods. But the cool thing is we can send out knights as scouting units if we want to explore. And I hope that will also add to the immersion, you know, scouting out with some cavalry first before we move into position. House Lannister is worsened, but that's fine. And again, I think we end the turn. Obviously, our economy is fucked. It really isn't very good at all. Sansa Nori, I don't want to marry you at all. A gift! 3,000 florins! Huzzah! Even though we're still so heavily indebted. That's pretty disgusting. I did, however, see that there is a Lannister army up here.
I have a war to fight.
So I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to send John Umber up here. Because I think we have... yeah, we actually have Jaime Lannister up here. He obviously has a pretty good army. But we have some good artillery. We have some heavy infantry. I think we could fight him, if I'm honest. Yeah, let's take on Jaime Lannister. He has some catapults of his own. And quite a lot of missiles. Some pretty heavy infantry and a lot of knights. Do we want to take this engagement? I think we could beat him. We have some good knights of our own. We have 5 units of cavalry. So it'd be up to whether our cavalry could hold firm. We also have some northern scorpions. I think actually we bide our time. We wait here. If he wants to fight us, he can. And then we move northwards with Rob. Because if we can corner Jaime, then that'd be sick. And if any Tullys want to come help as well, that'd also be really useful. We are going to have to deploy some men. We're going to have to deploy, you know, some infantry here. Just some normal halberds and some crossbows. So we're going to take all of this, I think. And we're going to make our way northwards. Because the Tullys might come and aid us here as well. Or Jaime might just retreat. So we're going to leave a small garrison in Pink Maiden. And everyone else is going to go northwards. Again, look how much debt we're receiving. It's just disgusting. That really is absolutely revolting. Oh, we can kill this army, though. Yeah, let's engage the Ironborn. Also, obviously, we'll move him northwards as well. Why are we losing so much money? It's just disgusting. Yeah, that's insane how much money we're losing, but it needs must. So let's do our first little engagement. We're going to fight this battle just because it's the first battle. And this is actually Victorion as well. He's one of my favorite characters in the books. Victorion's a beast. And unfortunately, you don't get to see him in the TV show at all. But yeah, let's jump in and fight this battle. We'll engage them with everything we have. Try and rig. Because I obviously want to minimize casualties here. But it's also not the end of the world if we do end up losing soldiers. Because if we end up losing soldiers, then we can also go ahead and, you know, soften up our upkeep a little bit. So it's fine battle scenario. We have Howland Reed leading the Manderley troops. I doubt Wyman could get off his fat ass to lead these units, so that's fine. So if you want to see some of the units, obviously the House Manderley Knights are on this right flank. And then we have the actual House Manderley infantry. Like, this is some heavy-ass infantry. These aren't just like militia. These are knights. So they're pretty strong. So we obviously want to spread out as best we can, mainly because they have artillery. And we just want to rush them with our cavalry. We're going to stick our cavalry on this right flank. Howland Reed can sit back, obviously do not want him to die. And these archers can go on loose formation and fire arrows as well. Because we want to be able to burn them as soon as possible. Can we go loose formation? Can you guys not go on loose formation? There we go. And I'll just stick you guys in there. Okay, cool. I think we're ready to go. I don't know why they formed up there, but they did, which is fine with me. So let's quickly send over our archers. I want to set a blaze to their artillery as soon as I can. And I also want to get this infantry over here as soon as I can. Oh, if they're going to decide to fall back, then I will take that. They're not going to decide to fall back, unfortunately. I was going to say, if they were, then that would be absolutely amazing for me, because then I could just kill these guys. The Greyjoys are just simply reforming. They have some Ironborn Spearmen and some Ironborn Bowmen. We're going to send up our Hornwood Hunters. And these guys are going to be in range of the artillery piece, I imagine, very soon. They could start hitting the infantry, but I want to maybe set a fire to this artillery piece. God, we have to get really close. Archer fire on this game is pretty insane. The infantry is just marching up as well. We're going to let loose our first volley of fire arrows. Hopefully, we can just set ablaze to one of these artillery pieces, even though we maybe don't need to. We could literally just do this, yeah. Let's just charge in, like, why not? Actually, you guys go around the flank, and you guys go in. Okay, infantry come round now as well. We might as well just charge into them. Archers can be shooting back here in the infantry. Oh, they're looking to defend their artillery piece. Let's make our way round the flank. Oh, just chase down their general. Yeah, kill the Ironborn cavalry, actually. The infantry's making their way up really fast anyway. And let's also get a charge around the back as well. If we can just smash into these archers. Oh, yeah, kill the bowmen. Kill the bowman cavalry. Oh, yeah, beautiful. Charge down their archers. The Ironborn archers are going to get slaughtered. Infantry's coming in. We've got the House Manderley infantry making their way in, as it should be. Our Manderley cavalry are fighting against the Ironborn. I imagine the Ironborn have some really elite infantry. Oh, no, their artillery is opening up now. That's not so good. You guys need to go get... Oh, no, that's... thankfully, it's just at this archer unit, but that does a lot of damage. We need to bring up Howland Reed as well. Yeah, go and engage against their infantry. We need to dispatch one of these units to go silence the artillery. Yeah, we definitely need one of these units to go silence the artillery. We'll also leave one unit of House Manderley Knights, though, killing their general, which will be good. And, yeah, we're overwhelming their position now. They tried their best to hold this, but they kind of failed. And with the support of our infantry and these guys, their archers are actually really holding as well. Got a lot of this archer fire is actually hitting my own units. They have moved up some Ironborn swordsmen. I kind of had to let that happen. Yeah, killing the enemy general is great. So we've already killed a pretty important general for the enemy forces. I think these archers have to hold fire now. Oh, wow, is that actually a thing? So what's this? What's the... Oh, shield wall. Okay, cool. I have a special ability. That's kind of cool. Bring up more of the House Manderley soldiers. These guys can come around. I guess just continue to chase down the Ironborn spearmen. All their generals have routed now, so they just have this artillery crew, right? Howland Reed can come up. I guess this cavalry can come in the back of these Ironborn Scorpios and just make these guys rout. I mean, like, any Ironborn is something to be scared of. They are really strong fighters, but we just need to surround them with cavalry. Bring up Howland Reed to help out. We'll actually dispatch one unit of horses to chase down the routing units, because again, we might be able to sell these back to the enemy forces. Because again, this is more of just a delayed force to try and slow them up. More than anything, you guys are going to go chase them down. The battle's obviously been pretty easily won, obviously. We just need to go rout this unit. Oh, this unit's finally routed as well. The House Manderley Knights should be able to chase them down. Hopefully this will ease off our income a little bit as well. But I mean, I guess we did need this army to come down here, but maybe it was a bad idea to reinforce. Maybe it was a bad idea to send up Glover up here, because maybe these House Manderley Knights could have won the day. What's even left remaining? We've routed everything, right? Oh, there's still a unit over here. What are we looking at? There's still a unit still left remaining. Oh, there's one right here. There we go. Good. We'll end the battle. So we only lost all of Christendom. Oh, cool. Awesome. Manderley Knights obviously racking up the most kills. So our first victory in the campaign against the Ironborn, pushing them back, or at least stopping them from taking Boroughtown. So maybe it would have been okay to actually of... Oh, we need the money. But I don't want the Greyjoys. I mean, we can ransom these guys mainly because if they want to accept, yeah, they decline, which is fine with me. They die. That's absolutely fine with me. I was saying, like, we wanted to maybe do that because we have an army coming north. But maybe we never needed to send this army north. Maybe House Manderley could have been fine, and then we could have sent Glover over to the crag to take them out. That's kind of annoying. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I definitely underestimated the power of House Manderley. We're going to siege them out, though. We'll start the siege immediately. As soon as we can. How many turns? 8 turns are holding out there. Yeah, we could have easily have taken that in a siege battle. And we have a lot of knights. There's no harm setting up more infantry, I don't think. Loyalty to Howland Reed, good. And a relationship worsens with House Greyjoy. But I mean, that's to be expected, right? To be expected. I could also get rid of this unit. It's so cheap, there's no point. So our economy gets really bad next turn. Again, 10,000. But it's kind of like needs must at this point. We have to run a deficit to then go good. But we could have maybe avoided that deficit if we just sent Galbert Glover down to the crag and let the Manderleys deal with Moat Cailin and the rest. Because the Ironborn obviously have armies around here. But maybe we could have then used the money to build troops and stuff. Is kind of a little bit frustrating. I think I made a bit of a mistake there. But oh well. So let's look at our diplomat as well. All the diplomats are forming up here. Good. Let's get map information with everyone. You're rejecting my map information. What if I give you map information? You're not interested in my map information. Classic House Bolton. And I don't have any money as well, and I can't do any more things. Oh, that's annoying. I should have just spoken to the Tullys first. The Tullys are more important to get map information with anyway. I think that's everything we have to do this turn. Yeah, we do. That's pretty much everything we have to do. We left a small garrison in Pink Maiden. If the Lannisters do decide to help out, then we can do it. Oh, nice. Yes, the Tullys came and helped us with a small garrison. I think that's what I wanted. Just a couple extra units to help out. Again, he has a lot of artillery, but so do we. He has a lot of missiles and some pikemen. The pikemen are going to be a bitch to deal with. The infantry might be a bit difficult. Do we want to do this, though? Do we want to just let these guys... I think we want to engage him and just let Rob... Then what does Rob do, though? I kind of wanted more men from House Tully. What do we do here? Do we engage this, or do we wait for Rob to turn up and utterly annihilate him? Because, again, we don't have the money to do that. I think we don't. I think we withdraw from battle. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. See, I don't think I should have declared myself King of the North that early on. The House of Renly Baratheon has declared that he is his own king, who openly contests the Iron Throne. The Great Houses. Yeah, sorry. I don't want to marry a Mormont either, unfortunately. I want to marry someone, diplomatically. Our military has actually gone down to 4th, and our population and overall has gone up, though. But again, our financial situation is so shit. All the banners. Who are we at war with? Who are we at war with that we weren't originally? Is it Renly now? Oh yeah, we're now at war with Renly Baratheon as well. He's declared himself king. So that's again something maybe I should have thought about. But whatever, we'll push him. So this is where it gets interesting. Now Renly Baratheon has declared himself king in the south, or king of the of Westeros, I guess. He's now going to be pushing northwards with his armies. He's going to be going against the Crown Lands. He's going to be going against his brother Stannis. He's also going to be going against the Lannisters. And obviously the Reach are bordered with the Lannisters. So this is going to probably ease some pressure from us. Really nicely. And also we've caught Jaime Lannister here. There's no escape for him. Jaime Lannister's about to... Winter has come for Jaime Lannister. We'll do all our other moves though first before we jump into that battle. So Galbert Glover's making his way up. I still regret this decision. Like, we've committed to it, so Galbert Glover is going to come north now. But I don't think I should have done it. I think I would have been fine not doing it and just letting the Mandaleys deal with it. Like, granted, I do have, not a lot of infantry. But I think we could have taken Moat Cailin. But whatever. It's better to be safe than sorry, right? It's better to hold the north than to not. We can't even recruit basic militia up here. It's going to be dangerous if this unit of rebels does decide to attack us. Yeah, if the wildlings... Oh, let's call this wildlings. If the wildling raids occur, then there's nothing we can do about it. We can't afford or, send any men at the moment. Which is just a unfortunate circumstance that we have to kind of live with for a little bit. But is everything else done? I think it is. Why can't I watch... Oh, our Watchtower is actually being obstrued by this unit of rebel armies. That's kind of cool. You can kind of silence the things by just moving up. Let's move here. And then attack him. Yeah, let's move... Actually, what gives us more movement over here? Oh, yes, baby. We have caught Jaime Lannister with his pants down. Our first enemy taken off our list straight away. What's this? Strat text. Smart player control. I guess this gives us more option for AI-controlled armies. And as I said, I want Lord Umber to be led by the AI, so it feels like I'm not just controlling everything. Cool, let's jump into this battle then against Jaime Lannister then. We could attack at night. That would obviously reduce our power. So yeah, let's do it. Let's jump in. And it's also cool that Rob is actually a night attacker as well. I didn't actually look at any of these stats. Let's look at these quickly because it's always interesting. And again, it adds more immersion. God, Rob was 15. That's crazy. It still gives me goosebumps when I go back and watch the TV show where he's just like, call the banners. And then Maester Lewin's like, all of them, my lord? And he's like, they swore an oath to protect my father. It was just so, like Robb Stark did, like the actor did such a good job at portraying Robb Stark, I think. So he gains tax bonus. Obviously, he has Grey. He has his wolf as well. Greywood? That's not Greywood. That's not his name, right? I can't even remember his name. I've forgotten. But it does also give him some personal security. He's a fair fighter, noble ruler, head of a noble house. Increases his chance of having children. Night fighter. Reserve. Oh yeah, also, we can look at the family tree as well. Sorry, I know you guys want to see this battle. Oh, we can't look at the family. We'll look at the family tree at the end just to see where everything's going. But cool, let's jump in and let's absolutely ruin Jaime Lannister. Either capture or kill him. I am okay with that. Either or will be absolutely amazing. Well, this is going to be an important battle. Robb Stark is going to engage him from the front, and then we're going to have Galbert Glover. No, this is Umber, right? Yeah, this is John Umber. John Umber will come in and support us from the back, I guess. So let's form up our infantry. On our front line, I'm more than happy just to have all of this heavy infantry and spearmen taking back this front line as best as they can. We'll do that. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. And I guess we'll group them again. Then all our knights. I want to kind of overwhelm one side of just full of knights, I guess. But for now, we'll do that. And then we'll let Robb, because Robb was, a commander who did lead from the front in many of the battles. He put himself in peril as much as his men did. So we'll group all of these guys. Then all our archers will also go on the front line. They actually already are on the front line. Good. So they can form up there. And then we'll have our artillery. We actually have a large amount of artillery, which I'm hoping we'll just be able to hit the enemy from here. Because we are actually really close in deployment. Like, really close. So I'm hoping these artillery pieces will be able to find their mark straight away. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. We actually have a Lannister picture down there to show us. Then we have some pikemen. Yeah, we also have some pikemen. I guess we'll stick the pikemen just to support wherever we do suffer. And I guess all of his infantry as well can probably form shield wall, right? Yeah, it can. All the infantry can, at least. But again, we don't think we really need it, because obviously they have artillery as well. So we're just going to avoid that. So are we set up? Our reinforcements should come on the field. The Scorpions should be pushed up as well. I guess the Scorpions will go on a way where they actually have open view of the enemy. And let's start the battle. Cool. So reinforcements are on their way. Oh, they formed up a bit annoyingly, but that's fine. We can reform our line. That is no harm at all. Artillery's already shooting good. What's this? Okay, cool. Let's pause it quickly, because I can get rid of this, which I'm going to do. So shootout stance. And what does this do? What does shootout stance do? I have no idea. So aggressive. Yeah, what does shootout... I guess shootout stance is just... Maybe that's like a skirmish, like more skirmish. So I guess we'll stick him on aggressive. And then I'll get rid of this because it's kind of annoying. So let's just stick it off hide for now. There we go. Oh, I got rid of all my stuff. Yeah, we want to go back to this. We want to go back to this. And just hide hide that. Oh, we don't want that. Sorry, it was UI. It's annoying. Command buttons, I want down the bottom. How do I get that down the bottom? Because you can't do it like that. I guess this is how we're playing it from now on. I never normally do this, but I guess maybe you guys like the look of this. I normally always stick this down below. But I don't want it to have, like... We do on slide, yeah. I guess we can slide it a bit. Because I normally like to have it here, but I guess I can't do it whilst having that text off. So I guess we'll remove it. Form up our archers as best we can. Artillery is unleashing on the enemy. Good, good, good. I guess we'll go back to flaming shot on these bad boys. And try and hit some of their infantry. The clumped up infantry. Especially these pikemen as well. Are they forming up to face me or what? I'm kind of a little bit confused. We will take group 2. Oh, nice. Some good artillery shots. Come on, big money. Oh, come on. One big hit would be amazing. Everyone should run as well. Yeah, they are just forming up weirdly. Yeah, they're forming up like to face me almost. So let's reform again. We'll take our archers and reform them a little bit. Oh, that was some good artillery hits right there. Oh, some huge artillery hits. Nice. Hit House Lannister. I need to minimize casualties. House Lannister can get a lot more men back. I guess I also want to stick these guys on flaming shot as well. Everyone should be running as well. Because oh yeah, I guess we should be trying to hit their artillery if we can. Yeah, let's change focus and try and hit their trebuchets as soon as we can. Our reinforcements are on the way. They're very, very slow though. I wouldn't mind Galbert Glover speeding up a little bit if he could hurry up, but I guess that's not to be the case. Yeah, you guys are nowhere going to be able to reach that. I've stuck my artillery on trying to kill their artillery. I'm hoping we can maybe destroy a couple of them. It's not looking too good for us right now. We are volleying off over their infantry. I guess we're actually winning this range fight pretty convincingly. We're doing a lot of damage to their missiles. Okay, they're retaliating though. And this is going to hurt. I think we might... I don't know if we want to engage or not. Because we are slaughtering their archers. This is difficult because I'm not used to playing this mod. So I'm not sure how good, all artillery is and how good archers are. So I'm not sure what the best... Oh, they've abandoned this, though. Rob's going to go on a pretty risky mission. Oh, I need all my cavalry over here, I think. Okay, all my knights get up here, and then we're going to go for a approach on theirs. Because they're, again, just looking to reform. I guess because they're losing the missile engagement, they're trying to retreat back as best they can. I've got my own artillery coming in again. But yeah, we're gonna get all our horses up here on this right flank, and then we're gonna charge this artillery position. Nice, we've already killed one of the pieces, and killing some knights as well is really effective. Yeah, they're reforming now to, I guess, meet up with some more of my army. Okay, cool. This is it then. We're pushing in on them. Oh, nice, killing more artillery, but we want to make sure we end this. And Rob's gonna come along as well with his House Manley cavalry as well. I think we've definitely toned in on their infantry lines now. Archers continue to hit their missiles as best you can. But yeah, our cavalry is making the first move. We're approaching them over here. What's the brightness like as well? Graphics is fine. Brightness is a little bit too high, I think. I think that looks much more grittier and much nicer. Oh god, it is so bright on my... Okay, I'm going to turn down the brightness on this episode for you guys in post-production. Because in my OBS, it is so bright. I'll make sure to tone that down. Another good hit. So cool, now let's tell the artillery to shoot something else. As I don't want to kill my own knights like that. Thank god we didn't. Oh god, no, I killed so many of my own knights. Come around the side, Rob, please, with your men. Does Rob have any special abilities? Just the normal ones. Okay, our knights have engaged them. Our archers are still engaging their front line. Glover doesn't even need to turn up. Rob, get your ass stuck in this battle. Jaime Lannister is over here, though. So we do have to be... Oh, yeah. Also, that's something I should mention as well. They also all have their custom models as well. Let's see if we can find Jaime Lannister quickly. Jaime Lannister should be in this unit somewhere. Maybe he doesn't. I know Rob definitely has a custom model we can see fighting on the battlefield. We should be able to see him somewhere. I'm also going to zoom in so I can keep an eye on the battlefield. Yeah, Rob should be in here somewhere with his own custom model. I guess he'll be a dude without a helmet. I can't seem to pick him out right now. It would have been much easier to find him. Oh, there he is right there. Yeah, so Rob has his own custom model, which is kind of cool. Okay, they are just looking like they're pushing in, though. So I guess let's engage them. They're going to be looking in to fight me, which is fine. Let's go and engage them. We've committed all our forces now. The artillery is still coming off. We're definitely making easy work of these guys as well. So get stuck in infantry. The pikemen can come up and help with the cavalry. They're looking to charge my cavalry with their Lannister bodyguard, but that's fine. We're setting up infantry to help out. All our archers can fall back now as well. Oh, look at all the Stark men in the distance. God, it's so annoying that that thing is there. Is there something I can do? I want to show all of this. We're just going to show them because it's getting annoying. I just want to be on this, but it just makes it so gross. Like, I want to be able to pop this thing right here. That thing takes up so much space. If you guys know a way to get rid of this, then do let me know, as I'd be really interested to find out as a huge artillery hit comes in. But yeah, I can't play with that on right now. It's just annoying that it gets rid of it. Like, all I'm doing is getting rid of this, and it gets rid of all of this bottom stuff right here. It's kind of annoying, as I don't know, is there a button? But it looks like there isn't a button to select the thing, so you can see the units flash up. Oh god, they're so far away still. What are you guys up to? Come over and help me. What are you boys doing? They're still so far away from the battle. The pikemen are moving up. Our archers are having to be falling back. I guess we'll tell this artillery to stop shooting now because I don't want any more friendly fire. How's our cavalry doing over here? See, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's hard to tell how good their cavalry is doing back here because I don't know how good mine is doing. So we'll silence them, we'll silence their archers, and then we'll send Robb Stark into the fray once again. Robb Stark is not one just to sit back and not really do a lot, so he's going to go and try and fight Jaime Lannister. Again, I can't see him here, but I know Jaime Lannister is in this battle, so we'll send him after these guys. The infantry, it's just so annoying not being able to click that button, because again, I can't see it anywhere here. Yeah, it's annoying not being able to find this button and then being able to click it and then selecting the enemy. We do still have some artillery out there. They are outflanking me a little bit. I guess I can use this map more. Yeah, I guess I can use this map a bit more. All of these archers should be shooting around here. This artillery definitely should not be shooting. I'm killing so many of my own men. Oh my god, I just killed so many of my own horses. That was not smart. This cavalry, I want you guys to run. Run into engaging them, then we'll take Rob round one of the flanks and then come in the side. Maybe this is Jaime Lannister's unit. Now, this is just Lannister Knights, though. Our infantry seems to be doing okay, especially with some pikemen being reinforced. We are about to be outflanked, though, which is a little bit scary. We don't really have much infantry to send. All our infantry is literally committed. Maybe we take this unit and we go and engage them from the side. The artillery is coming in as well, trying to help out. I think I told all this artillery to come down here. Hit their pikemen whilst you can. We are engaged with Jaime Lannister. Go and kill him, Rob. Go and take him down. Currently fighting archers there. You guys are just dealing off with the last bit of artillery crew. That's fine with me. Yeah, Rob, march in. And go in and just kill him. There's only 19 Lannister Knights left in this unit. Oh no, here's Jaime Lannister's unit. I thought it was still here. Again, I can't see him on the battlefield, so I'm not too sure. The fire arrows are coming in the side of these guys. Oh, these Westerland halberds look sick, though. We are going to be committing more infantry down here. Oh, that's going to just about miss on that artillery hit. Come on, boys. Just use normal shots now, I think. Oh, they are breaking through, though, and getting onto my archer force. I guess you guys are going to have to go into melee. The reinforcements are pretty much here, though, which is good. The archers are already here. The northern bowmen are already starting to help us out, so Glover has turned up just in time to aid us. Actually, get yourself out of here, please. Oh, we have another unit of infantry right here. Yeah, go capture Jaime Lannister, please. Rob will commit himself to go capturing, because if we can capture or kill Jaime, if we can capture him, that's probably better, because of then we hold him as a prisoner of war. Oh my god, we've got some scorpions directly in the side of them. Please. How's our infantry line doing? Our infantry line is holding, but the pikemen are causing us a big nuisance. We've got some pike on pike action. I don't want to see these bad boys fire. Please fire. Please just fire. Oh, it'd be so good. I don't think they're going to. I think they're too much in range. What about over here? Okay, all our artillery can hold fire now, though, because we're getting some reinforcement knights coming up. Probably not the best idea to charge pikemen AI, but whatever. You guys are committed to doing it, so that's fine with me. Whatever. I will just accept it. Jaime Lannister is currently being captured, hopefully. 7 men left in his bodyguard. We have spearmen fighting him, along with the rest of our knights as well. I'm hoping that this will be enough to take him out. Good, half the Lannisters are dead. I mean, this isn't the end of the world, though. That's the thing with the Lannisters. If they end up losing, like, most of their army here, or at least some of their army here, that's not really an issue for them, because they have so many men still left remaining. Whereas, obviously, playing as House Stark... Yes, we killed Jaime Lannister, and Rob was right there as well. I saw him in that little action. Jaime Lannister has been killed in battle. Our foe has been struck a terrible blow with the death of one of their noble leaders in battle. His legacy is troubling our people and has come to a fitting end. Obviously, good. Jaime Lannister has been killed. That's all I can ask for. So now we can start using a lot of our cavalry a bit more effectively now. Oh, I completely forgot about these horses as well. Let's send these guys over here. Oh, all the Lannister units are routing now. Perfect. Push forward, boys. We can do this. We can claim victory. Glover has turned up just to reinforce, just a little bit too slow, but I mean, that's fine. We want to make sure we chase down as many of these Lannister units as possible, because we need to sell them back, I think, if we hope to have a decent economy at any point in the battle, or any point in this game. All our artillery has stopped firing, which is good. Glover artillery is also shooting bow, so hopefully we don't lose any horses due to that. Rally, men. Rally as best you can. We have some infantry over here. We can sell some more knights over here we can send. Good, good, good. Just chase down... Oh, we're actually playing on half speed. I didn't even realize. Let's charge in here, then. Try and rout these Lannister swords. Hitting them in the side is good. We've got cavalry chasing down some more men. Rob is also engaged over here. Just killing off the last of the knights. Because the knights are worth the most when ransoming them. And the thing is, they probably will ransom all their units that they get. all the units I capture, mainly because they're so rich and they have the money to do that. So it's good. Capturing as many men as possible is a smart move.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like
Just solely because of the amount of men coming in. And here we go. The AI is now Umber, sorry. I keep on calling him Glover. This is John Umber. John Umber is coming in now with the rest of his men. We can use all our knights just to chase him down. We definitely took some heavy casualties here, though. Definitely took some heavy casualties. We need to make sure we make it worth it, though. Obviously, killing Jaime Lannister is huge. That was one of our objectives. Wiping one of the enemy armies is also really big. And what's even left remaining on the battlefield? We have a few units of infantry. Still holding firm. This unit's routing. I think there's something over here which is still holding firm. I guess it's maybe surrounded and doesn't really have a choice. They're routing now as well. Yeah, what's even left? There we go. I think that's fine. I think we've captured everything we can capture. There's a kind of a big unit of spearmen here. I wouldn't mind chasing down. So let's just triple speed it whilst we do this. But this is again a good first episode. We're obviously heavily in debt, so it means we can't replenish any of these units. So now this is where it's going to start getting a bit tricky, I think. Not being able to replenish units is going to be pretty hard for us. I don't know why it's lagging as well. It's like jumping. Oh well, whatever. We'll just end it here before it crashes or something. That would not be good. So yeah. Indeed. So we did lose 700 men, which is a third of our army. And the thing is, as John says to, I can't remember who it is. Who is it? It's his cousin. I can't remember his name. The Lord of the Riverlands. I literally cannot remember his name at all. We'll be able to see him on the field of battle. But yeah, as he says to him, each one of our men are much more valuable than each Lannister soldier. The Lannisters can easily replace them, whereas each Stark man is super important. I can't remember his name. God, it's been so long since I've seen him. Actually, no, to be fair, he was there in last season in Riverrun. Kill-wise, we can see that our Stark bowmen being really useful. So archers are obviously really useful. John Umber came in and he captured a lot of men with his cavalry, so that's all I can ask from him. Oh, a Bolton in the background, is that foreboding something? Hopefully not. Hopefully it is not foreboding anything.
Let us live, sire, please.
That's a lot of soldiers. But the 3 grand could just help get us out of a deficit, or get us towards getting out of a deficit. Like, that's like pretty much a turn of having these units raised. And we can always just chase them down. I'm going to ransom them. They reject. Wow. Wow. I mean, Jaime Lannister's been killed, so I'm happy with that. We've obviously taken a huge blow with our forces. That's the issue. That is a really big issue, because we don't have any money now at all. I was kind of hoping that they would accept that, just because they're so rich. Enemy routed. The last battle left so few of our foes alive that their pitiful collection of survivors have disbanded. Nice. And I believe Rob gets, nice, he feels appreciated, gets a bit more loyalty, that's good. Of course they did. Of course they did. So cool, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. Please do let me know down below in the comments if you guys have any ideas. You guys are my war council after all, so please do advise me on stuff you think I should do at the end of each episode after seeing how the situation has kind of unfolded. We are going to go set him down. Oh, we can't even build it, can we? Fuck. I was going to build a watchtower here, but we can't even afford it. So I think we're going to have to send John Umber deep into Lannister territory and try and take some of their lands and try and find their territory. Just because, you know, we need money, we need to loot provinces and take castles. So that's cool. I guess we'll also send Rob back here. But yeah, I'm going to end the episode here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun playing this more immersive campaign where we're looking at characters and doing all that lovely stuff. I think that's pretty awesome. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Next episode, we're going to be pushing back Mount Caelan or Moat Caelan. And we're also going to be, trying to reinforce the Riverlands and also trying to reclaim the lands taken from us over here. Where's our emissary? Right here. Yeah, let's talk to House Tully quickly as well. Oh, we can marry into House Tully, even though it's kind of a bit. Oh no, we don't want to marry into. Maybe we should marry House Frey. That'd be kind of funny. But map information for map information, please. It's a balanced. Stop! Just being a dick. I don't know what else I can give you. I guess I could marry. I just want map information. You guys are being dicks. Goddamn Rosalind Frey. Oh yeah, we also want to look at, sorry, before I end it as well, let's look at our family tree as well. Oh, this is not a great one. So Eddard has he died peacefully? I don't think he did. Catelyn's still alive. We have Rickon Stark, Bran Stark, and Robb. So none of these guys are married. So maybe we do want to marry into a family at some point. And try and maybe make an alliance with them. We're obviously at war with pretty much everyone, apart from the Boltons and House Tully, which is kind of good. Is Stannis at war with anyone yet? Let's see if Stannis is at war with everyone, apart from me. So maybe we can look to Stannis for... You know, obviously, he's got the least amount of men, but maybe we can look to Stannis. Or maybe we want to send a diplomat down south more. I'm actually going to send our diplomat southwards as well, a bit more. Okay, cool. So I'm going to end the episode here. If you enjoyed this, do make sure to drop a like and a comment down below. Let's see if we can break 500 likes on this first episode. And I'll see you guys next time, and fish out.